So Toronto Tokyo playing on that one. Mira's actually stalking around up top side. They're leaving 3 heroes here. Oh, dude, if they punish Petishar at the start, oh, this could be really bad. Yeah, Petishar is in trouble. Bringing on down the Veno.
This draft was ending, and you said it's a lyrical draft. You know, it's either Veno or Darkseer. Veno or Darkseer. It looks good, but you actually do the same thing to Veno and Darkseer level 1, just like that, because it is so free. It's the freest kill when you leave your support like this and you come out of the trees, because they can't do anything. Darkseer only has Iron Shell. Veno's only going to have, like, Gale or Plague Ward or Poison Sting. I mean, really, they always have Gale. It's free, you know? Just don't get triple Galed. Kills easy.
See,
and then you go back and help your other lane.
I thought you were going to say that this looked like my games where I give up first blood, or, you know, they immediately die when I come to lane. But I appreciate the sort of,
it's
you know,
just the nature of your heroes. It's not your fault.
Okay, yeah. Of course. Yeah, the heroes are
playing other heroes. Yeah.
It's usually the teams, but the teammates, but now it's the heroes. I like this.
Well, sometimes the teammates are pretty good and you have to find someone else to blame.
You know what else is pretty good, Trent? Look at these lanes and the start that Team Spirit has across the board. 6 and 6 on the Tiny against Ankrad's Puck. He is giving it to him.
This is the matchup for Tiny. This is one of the reasons why Tiny rose to prominence in terms of a core role. I'd say at the start of the patch, it felt like China was really trying to force the hero a lot of position 4 and finding good success. And then as Puck grew more and more powerful, well, actually, in truth, it was mostly because like the Dawnbreakers and the Marcies started taking up a lot of the ban slots for the Puck. So Puck made it into more games, and teams started opting for this Tiny counterpick in the mid lane because you just body the first wave so hard.
Yeah, and it sort of can set that tempo for a while. And obviously, Ankrad needing to sort of... Actually, I feel like I've seen some against Tiny go for like a point in waning rift to try and like out-damage spam him. But regardless, in this case, we'll see if it ends up working for him. Trying to get into the Null Talisman after that bottle.
Top here, some damage on the Maposhka. But a little glimpse back there. No chance for the Starbreaker. Speaking of the Starbreaker, it's a pretty good lane for Starbreaker this time. Sometimes you have like a little low cooldown stun that can sort of mess you up, but no real option here other than like, I guess you can try and stop the mobility, right? Like maybe an eventual kinetic field or just an Earth Shock from the Ursa will be there because for some reason he has mobility on that spell.
Mira getting some good damage here on the Slayer. Wanted to get up close and personal with the battery assault, but is going to end up paying the price. That isn't enough, has to salve. And Slayer, I think, still dies to this. Yes, that tree was not big enough. Oh, that hurts.
Huh. He like he saw him through the line, huh?
YATOROGOD
vision. No, and then if you start falling off and you're sort of like reduce the jungle a little bit out of this lane as Venomancer, then they're gonna get Roche. Like, he wants to be controlling this area of the map.
Does get an earn charge there, but Petishara gonna lose his life afterwards.
Bottom tower
so getting a quick kill afterwards. The coil dropped onto Toronto Tokyo. They brought numbers top, but this time Ankrad there to try and turn it around. Unfortunately, Bignum is still going to be killed. So Hataro 2, 1, and 4 on the
river. If he checks this high ground as well as kinetic, which he does, more wards, 2 arms down. That's partially why Toronto Tokyo was so confident doing this. Up top, they're gonna get the Aegis.
A chance.
They're gonna get the Aegis for sure.
Oh, do they get to deny?
There it goes.
They don't even need to.
He's not even gonna lose it.
Oh man, that's unfortunate.
That's delaying things for his Medusa, which is totally viable. But the question is, how strong will your combined team be at that second Roche, which is, as you mentioned, probably going to be a big part of how the game's decided.
Coil, Dawnbreaker ulti, trying to stay alive. This is actually pretty good. Toronto Tokyo, though, gets away barely, and Yatoro lives through a collapse, runs through, finds both. Ankrad dies. It was looking good for a moment, but in the end,
tower is under attack.
Team Spirit and then taking away all of the farm, and Dino can farm up the well, at least he'll get the stack there on the Pine Cones, the War Pine Raiders. Meanwhile, back towards mid, Ankrad just getting pushed out, but Slayer wanting to make a little bit of a counterplay. Mira in some trouble. Slayer still taking through that Invis Mystic Flare, and Bignum also ends up going down to Yatoro. The Diffuser Blade making its presence felt now.
You're hoping for a smoke play. They're going to do it anyway, so they want to make use of the Solar Guardian. That's the plan right now, right? Initiate, Solar Guardian, Puck's damage. Here we go.
But again, the ulti coming in from Disruptor won't be enough to save him this time. Yatoro still willing to run in and fight. If they're not careful, the glimpse pulls him back in, and Slayer gets eaten up by the bear. Still holding on to that diffusal blade. Ankrad jaunts out and gets
only
away.
10 seconds. Any time Donkey just getting stuffed. He got posterized right there.
The Kembe Matumbo. It's called collapse that.
Yatoro. Oh no. Oh man, his mana was dropping fast.
Gets turned, the enrage, the chase, one more punch, and a monster kill streak. There's a reason the bears eat up the snakes. This is Team Spirit. Head up to the high ground. Pedushara, they jump right at the start from collapse. Now the smoke breaks. Needs to get out of there, but the jump in. Toronto Tokyo blows up Ankrad. Venom ulti hits onto one. I don't know if it gets worse than that. That is a rough one. Turn, Ankrad, the heal coming through along with the damage. Do they have enough though? Jumps forward, chasing, trying to kill off Maposhka. Gets another. Okay, and collapse now also maybe a bit too far forward. But the turn. Ursa Bear wants to battle. Gale pops in rage afterwards. Has double rounds of it with the Earth Shock. Slowed, burning, little bit by bit. Can they burn through this Aegis? They do get it with the flare. Maybe Mind Games have something here. With only 2 left, there's an opportunity. Avalanche trying to get one out of there. Can they chase any more pushback on the collapse? They're gonna bring down this Timbersaw, most likely, unless he just kills them all, maybe. Mystic flare down, almost enough. They do kill the Timber. Clockwork.
He is Gem.
Maybe.
Dyer's top
Hook shot in. Okay. Ankrad's there too. Doesn't jaunt, but they have the coil, and now trying to get away. Slayer healed, gets out of there for a moment, but eventually dies. Yatoro, they jump, they find them all. Need to pop the ulti and get the heck out of dodge. 3 are already dead. Dude, Veno did not get a spell off.
Ankrad went full. That is interesting though that they chose him. I definitely agree because of the percent. The percent base damage is pretty insane considering there's a tiny and a Timber.
They find the Aegis right at the start. Don't know if that's who they want to go on. They pop Stone Gaze. Turn. Round 2 of this, they're going to need to go in for the battle. Ankrad jumps forward. Hook shot. Cogs. Pushback. Timber trying to find the backline. Pedushara being zoned out. Gets the ulti off in the end. Dino still trying to stand toe-to-toe, but gets dismantled by Yatoro. And Big Gnome now also in trouble with the double chakrams through. Don't worry, we were only kidding. They are too strong on Team Spirit. Grouped together with the exception of Toronto Tokyo, Team Spirit are going to start heading down this top lane here. Hook shot finds the back lines. It's on to Mira. Can they kill him though? 4 step away, fine. Dino chases in Maposhka. They bring down one. Can they get any more afterwards? They kill the clock. Toronto Tokyo in the meantime takes down Pedushara. It is a lot of damage, but I don't think they can get the kill onto him here. Ankrad. Oh, BKB. BKB fine. Meanwhile, Dawnbreaker ulti in, not going to be enough. Kink gets him out. Dino's still chased, in trouble. The Ursa right on top. Dawnbreaker tries to stop with the Starbreaker. Spider legs to escape, but Chakram is still pretty good. Collapse is going to chase him into the trees. Finds him with a triple kill. All need to TP home. Hello? Anybody there?
Tiny.
Is under attack.
It happens very rapidly.
Hunting Pedushara.
Double chakram. Oh, the Andis. And now Disruptor ulti down. Yule Scepter keeping him alive. But Pedushara's already dead. Has to buy back now. Hook shot. Finds Yatoro. Cogs. Push back. Dino tries to buy a little time. Needs to back out and get away. The DOT still coming out though. It's not too bad. The slow with the Veno and the Scotty is very nice on the Toronto Tokyo, but the Hex is there. And Collapse looking to play cleanup. Can he bring him down? Burning the Snake. They're all dropping one by one. They GG.
Well, Team Spirit, you know, had a bit of a rough start to some parts of the season. Like right before the actual DPC started, they were looking like a little bit shaky. And everyone's like, oh, reigning champs. But and they've had some games throughout. Even when they're winning their series, they've had some shaky stuff. But you know, always coming back in the late.